Hey, howdy everyone. I hope you all are safe at home. I, Miss Mahjabin, welcome you all in my English class. So today I'm gonna teach you tenses in the English language. For each tense, I'll show you the form, its different uses, and I'll share with you example sentences to help you fully understand it. So, now I want you to know that what is tense. If you need to define in one word, can you? Okay, tense is time. What connects time? Tense defines time of verb. Yes. So tense is a form of verb which tells us about the time of an action. Why do we use tense? It communicates an event's location in time. Different tenses are identified by their associate verb form. Now let's get started. There are 3 times: present, past, and future, and 4 aspects: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. The times and the aspects combine to make all of the 12 tenses in English. The present time and simple aspect make the present simple tense. Then we have the present continuous, present perfect, and the present perfect continuous. In the same way, we can make tenses with the past and the future times as well. So let's begin with the first tense, the present simple. We make the present simple tense with a subject like I, you, we, they, he, she, it, and a verb in the present or V1 form. For example, I drink coffee every morning. Kathy works as a teacher. In the present tense, if the subject is I, you, we, or they, we use a verb without S. That's why I drink coffee every morning. Okay, next. If the subject is he, she, or it, we add S to the verb. Now, the first sentence here talks about a habit or a routine, something that I do regularly. I drink coffee every morning. It's my routine. The second sentence is a fact. Kathy works as a teacher. It is a fact about her life. These are the 2 main uses of the present simple tense. Here is one more example of habits and routines. Shan goes to the beach on Sundays. And you sing very well. It is said as a fact about someone's ability. So that is present simple tense. Now, the next tense is present continuous tense. We make the present continuous tense with a subject plus am, is, are plus a verb in a continuous or ing form. We say I am, he, she, it is, and you, we, they are. For example, I am drinking coffee right now. This sentence shows the first use of the present continuous to talk about actions happening now at the time of speaking. This is not a general statement. It's not about my coffee drinking habit. It's about what's happening at this moment. I'm drinking coffee now. So this is the first use of the present continuous. The second use is to talk about temporary actions. Like Arun is learning to play the guitar. It means Arun is taking guitar lessons, maybe twice a week. So he is in a process of learning to play the instrument. My sister is staying with us for a couple of weeks. Here, the use of the present continuous is to describe the changes that are taking place and happening now. Now, let us go for the present perfect tense. We make the present perfect with subject plus have or has plus verb past participle or V3 form. We say have if the subject is I, you, we, they. We use have. And the subject is he, she, it. We use has. We use has. For example, I have taught English to many students. And one more example. Ash has visited France 4 times. So the present perfect tense has two main uses. These sentences show the first use, to talk about experiences. So sentence number 1 is about my experience in my teaching career. Of course, I am still a teacher, so my career is not finished. It's continuing. And we can say, I have taught English to many students in my career. But that's not important. It's understood. Here, Ashley has visited France 4 times in her life. So the time period here is Ashley's life, which is still ongoing. But if the time period is finished, we just use the past simple tense. I taught many students when I was a teacher. In this sentence, my career is over. It means I'm not a teacher now. I was for some time. So during that time, I taught many students, but then I quit that line of work. Now the second use is to talk about recent actions or events. For example, I have finished my homework. You can imagine how a kid saying to her mom, well, when did she finish her homework? Maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago. But that's not important. The important thing is the completion of the homework. So, if you want to mention the specific time, you should use the past simple tense. I finished my homework at 6:30 p.m. So, remember that there are two main uses of the present perfect tense. To talk about experiences and to talk about recent events. Alright, let's move on to the next tense, present perfect continuous. We make the present perfect continuous tense with a subject plus have or has been plus a verb in ing form. We use have if the subject is I, you, we, they. And we use has if the subject is he, she, it. For example, I have been waiting to see the doctor for 2 hours. You can imagine this lady saying that. So it means that she came to the clinic maybe at 5 o'clock and now it's 7 o'clock. She started waiting at 5. 2 hours have now passed and she is still waiting. So the present perfect continuous tense talks about an action that started in the past and are still continuing. In the sentence, we can also say, I have been waiting since 5 p.m. The difference between for and since is that for talks about the amount of time, like 2 hours, and since is used to mention the starting point of the action, like 5 p.m. Okay, that's it for present simple tense, and the past and the future tense will be in your next video. So I hope you have enjoyed it and learned from it. And as always, happy learning. See you in another lesson. Bye bye.